taking threes, so I guess I was just looking for the open opportunity, and they weren't really guarding me on the three-point line.
Well, comparing this team to UT Martin, it seemed like they played you all a little tougher defensively, but it looks like you all put a good defensive effort on them as well.
Yeah, they're really good at slowing the game down, especially on fast-paced teams like us, so that we have to kind of play to their speed, which is why I think the game was so low scoring. But I still think we did a really good job. Our defensive efforts get better every single day. We work really hard in practice, and this is all getting us prepared for some big games. So.
You guys obviously played games back-to-back nights. How did that have any sort of impact on you guys from a physicality or an exhaustion standpoint?
I mean, yeah. I feel like it's like no and yes. I mean, we're still out here playing well, and our bodies are ready because of how well we take care of them and how good of trainers we have. But, yes, of course. This is my first time in my life. Before AAU basketball, I've played 2 college games in a row, so it was a lot.
You kind of seem to be getting into a groove with your teammates here and on this team. Just talk about the transition from Syracuse to Louisville and some of the changes that you've gone through and improved on.
Yeah, definitely the man. I played zone for 3 years, and it was a very specific, difficult zone that I worked on for literally 3 years. So transforming my game to this, man defense where I can't get beat at all, and sometimes the help isn't always there, which we're working on, but that was kind of difficult. And the offense is a little different too, but it's not too far off, The goal is to score. But just the man has been, I needed a couple months, but it's getting better.
So the first game against Arizona, you were 1 for 7, and then these last 2 games, you've shot the lights out. Are you starting to feel a lot more comfortable in the offensive flow in the third game of the season than you were in the first game?
Yeah, I think I let a couple misses in Arizona get to my head a little bit, which is what I'm trying to not do this year. And I tried to just brush it off as best as I can and use these games as a confidence booster so that as we continue to play, especially when we get into the ACC, I can take shots and make shots. And if I miss shots, I miss shots, and I'll still shoot them even when I miss. So hopefully I stay consistent.
This group of guards that you get the chance to play with just seem to have a knack of being able to get you the ball in the right place at the right time and really, really help you produce well. Just talk about how good they are with you.
Yeah, I think that's actually why this year's team is going to be really special. We might need a couple of games, and I'm not saying we're going to lose, but if a couple losses come through it, I really do think we'll make it to a Final Four, and it's because all of the guards that we have can score, but also know how to pass the basketball when someone has a better shot or a better opportunity, and that's going to make the difference between a national championship team, seriously.
You've been here several games. Have you developed a good Jeff Walls imitation yet?
As I always say, he gets paid to make jokes. He's a funny guy. I don't have an imitation, but that's my joke of the day.
I imagine you've been asked this, but your early shooting came out, made like 7 of your first 8. Just talk about your comfort zone.
Yeah, I think last game gave me a little bit of a confidence booster, but they were leaving me open and they went in, so that definitely helped. Sometimes you just when you feel it, you feel it. Hopefully, I stay consistent.
Did you feel like you had to do that to kind of give the team a jolt, or was that something personal for your own start?
I think a little bit of both, but to be able to knock down some shots definitely gives our team the advantage in games like this. Just a quick lead, and once you get on that, we probably know we're gonna win the game. But yeah, I'm just trying to stay consistent.
Good. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.